Bellevue has no runs on, one hit, and one more left on base. Leading up the bottom half, the second, here we go. The pitcher, number 16, Adam Tono.
Up. Right on, above. Throw back, stay on the base. I was. Go. 135. 135. You got it. I got you. Fine. Nobody. 122. 122. I got it. Fine. Nobody. Go ahead. Why not do that? You go. Good job. I'll be going there. You're going there deep.
Now batting second baseman, number 5, Ethan Van Holt. No team.
ball in the dirt. I'll run your tag. Get in the air. Hey, in the air. I got you. Here you go. Here you go. Good job. Come on, Fonz. Back. Back. Stay on it.
Left fielder number 13, Levi.
And the pitch. Called strike. 0-1 the count. And the pitch home. Ball in the dirt. 1-1. Quinlan coming into tonight, 125 average, but been splitting time between soccer and baseball. Fortunately, with soccer losing today, the semifinals, that's to baseball's reward. He'll now be able to focus solely on baseball. Soccer losing to the number one team in the state, Burlington Notre Dame, 4-2 today. 2-1 the count, and the pitch high, 3-1. Or outside, that might have been. Quinlan wearing lucky number 13. The pitch from Klein. He swings and misses that one. 3-2. 3-2, 2 outs. Runner at second. Chambliss. Quinlan steps in here. Good opportunity to warm that bat up. That's in the dirt. He'll go to first. Chambliss takes third. The throw is just behind him. So Regina's got runners at the corners with 2 outs, and Declan McCoy steps up. McCoy on the year, batting .214. As he steps in here, runners at first and third. Quinlan does have speed, and he takes off. They do throw it, and a cutoff from second. They're going to throw home, and they're going to get Oh, he said he was in safe. That he got to the play. I thought he was out. They had the throw on, the cutoff from second base, throw home. I thought he had him, but Chambliss was able to get in underneath the tag. Catcher still pleading his case, but the ump is done talking about it. And Regina gets another run across, 3-0. The ump was emphatic about it. He didn't wait. He called him. I thought I was calling him out. The ump said his foot got in. The tag was kind of high. Ball beat him there for sure. and the ump was positioned correctly, so we'll give him the benefit of the doubt. He's a little bit closer than all of us. Pitch outside, 2-0 now. So Quinlan takes third. As he was motoring to second, put everything in motion. Klein fires home. Called strike there, 2-1. Klein with a pitch. Inside, gets to the backstop, and Quinlan's going to race home. And Regina up 4-0 now. So McCoy, nobody on now. 3-1 count here, 2 outs. Regina's been able to push across 2 runs in each of the first 2 innings with 2 outs. And McCoy hits this one through the hole on the left side. And he'll go to first on a single. Nice job by McCoy. He just wishes Quinlan was still at third for that RBI. Cam Lehman walked the first time, is going to step in here. 2 outs. In the bottom of the second, Regina's pushed across 2 in each of the first 2 innings, looking to add some more here in the second. Klein throws over, gets away from him. Declan McCoy can't get up. Squirts away from the first baseman, but he's able to go grab it before it gets to the grass. Klein looks in. And the pitch. Called strike there to Lehman. 0-1 the count. Lehman on this young season, 364, a 562 on base percentage. And that's a pitch low, 1-1 the count. Coming into tonight, he was 4 for 11 with 4 singles. Takes a pitch outside. And 4 walks. 2-1 the count, 2 outs here. McCoy at first. And this is pitch high. 3-1. 3-1, 2 outs. Lehman takes a ball low, gets his 6th walk of the year. He had 1 in the first inning to lead it off, and now, or with 2 outs, I should say. And Jack Clark steps in. Reached on error the last time, a line drive that the first baseman played off a bounce and couldn't come up with. And the pitch to Clark. Takes the ball outside. Regina is 7-0 all-time versus Bellevue in baseball since 2014 when Bellevue and Regina joined the same conference. This one's popped up on the infield. First baseman to pitcher talking it over. First baseman calls him off just in foul ground and retires the side. Regina does get 2 across. And Regina goes up 4-0 here after 2 against Bellevue. So coming into tonight, Regina averaging 7.4 runs per game. Runs against 4.4. Bellevue giving up 10 runs a game, averaging just 4.5. Regina on the year, 26 doubles and 26 singles and a double so far. So they've been doing with the base hits, 23 RBIs coming in, 29 walks. That gives them an on-base percentage of .376. Batting .211 on the year are the Regals. But go back to their last 5 games. Regina 4-1. They swept a doubleheader against West Branch, lost to Tipton in a single game last Wednesday, and then swept a doubleheader up at Tipton on Tuesday, 6-3, 13-3. In those games, Lucas Moore must have been, let's see here. Levi Quinlan, nope, that's base running. Dan Maloney started the game, 6 innings, 3 earned runs allowed, but gets this first win of the year. And game 1 up there. Game 2, Regina won 13-3. Kyle Schooley, 5 innings pitched, and Regina winning that one 13-3. Max Jackson, the leadoff hitter for Bellevue, will step in here in the top of the 3rd against Adam Connell. And the pitch. Ball inside. Jackson 2 for 9 coming into today. Connell winds and delivers. Pitch low. You've been listening to the Regal Cast this past week or so. I've mentioned Sarah Dockery Jackson was playing the state tennis tournament. She lost both of her games yesterday to get bounced from the tournament, but still a great accomplishment for the junior. Playing with the co-op with City High. 2-1 the count now to Jackson from Connell. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Went right at him there with the fastball. Clark, the catcher, gives him the sign and the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And Clark again with a low throw. Lehman tries to dig it out on the around the horn. Let's just throw it back to the pitcher, guys.
Center fielder, number 2, Alex Pitts.
I tease. Alex Pitts steps in. Center fielder. Coming in tonight, 5 for 12 was Pitts for the Comets. And that one gets away from Connell. Ducking down is Pitts, and it's 1-0. Pitts steps in here. Center fielder made a nice running catch in the last inning. And this is a ground ball to Von Hars, who picks it up and fires to first for out number 1. Out 2, sorry, that's 2 outs. And we still are having problems with our around the horn. That one was a low throw. Tyler Nemmers is going to step in. Number 10 for Bellevue. 2 outs here, and the pitch gets him out in front on that one. Nemmers 3 for 12 coming into today. Connell winds and delivers. Pitch outside. Nemmers a junior. Good mix of juniors, seniors, and sophomores on this Bellevue squad. And the pitch. Called strike. 1-2 the count, 2 outs. Regina up 4-0 in the top of the 3rd. Looks like softball's over, or the JV game at least. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Connell gets another one. And no runs, nobody left on for the Comets as Regina goes to the bottom of third up 4-0. These sponsors keep the RegalCast live and over the internet to you. Jeff Rudolph of Edward Jones, Daryl Howard Auto Center in Iowa Falls, localsloveus.com, Bankers Advertising and True Art, Chris Shooter-Lehman with Coldwell Banker Real Estate Professionals, LKR Realtors, OBGYN Associates and Radiance Medical Spa, and Dr. Diane Adam, the Jill Armstrong Realty Team, J&S Express, Towncrest Pharmacy, Herteen and Stocker Jewelers, the Amico on North Dodge, Kelly Heat and Air Conditioning, Midtown Family Restaurant, North Dodge Express, Beaver Heat and Air, the Regina Athletic Boosters, JJ Nickting, and the Iowa City Brake Shop on the south side of Iowa City. Tomorrow night, a big soccer game for you as Regina will head up to Dubuque-Wahlert. Little Diocese versus Diocese action for the game to go to state for girls soccer. Regina trying to return back up to that state soccer tournament. That'll be a 5 o'clock game tomorrow night between the Regals and Wahlert. Regina softball the other night took, I believe, both games from Tipton. 20-0 and 15-0. They got their bats rolling on just last night, on Wednesday night. And they are facing 0-4 Bellevue tonight. Looks like they are just getting started over there. There was a JV game for softball. Baseball has the weekend off. They will face Durant in a doubleheader on Monday. And then Cascade on Tuesday. Danny Gavin steps in. He's 1 for 1 on the day. Fouls that one back. I will have the softball doubleheader on Monday against Durant on the RegalCast for you. Dan takes a strike on the inside corner, 0-2. Gavin, the lefty, fouls that one back. Regina's had two two-out rallies in the first 2 innings of the game. See if we can get something going without 2 outs here. Gavin steps up, and the pitch. If you're just joining me, thinking the game was at 7 o'clock, you are as mistaken as I was. The game started at 6 tonight. I got here about 6:10, so we've been on the air since the bottom of the first when Regina scored 2 runs and scored 2 in the bottom of the second. Pitch is outside, goes from 0-2 to 2-2. Gavin battling back here. Klein winds and delivers. And Gavin hits this one on a rope into center field, but Pitts is there for the out. Good play by Pitts. Shadows from the tree in left field. Just coming to the back of Pitts' back out there. It's kind of a triangle-shaped, narrow triangle-shaped bit of shade in center field there. Tierney steps in with 1 out, and he ducks away from an inside pitch and 1-0. Another 5 or 10 minutes, home plate might be in the shade. And the pitch. Ball high, 2-0. And the pitch. And that hits him. Tierney will go down to first. The soccer game today put a close on Alec Wick's high school career, I believe. Heading off to the University of Iowa to play football now. He'll turn his attention there. One of the great football and soccer players here at Regina. I believe over 30 goals he scored this year for the soccer team. They throw back to first. Tierney's in. Klein looking over at Tierney, just making sure he's give him a good look. Tierney gets a good lead. Klein still looking over. He's going home. Tierney takes off. Throw is there, but Tierney is there first. Good pick by the shortstop. But Tierney in easily. Throw was on target at least. 0-1 the count. And Regina's got a runner at second again, threatening here in the bottom of the third. They wheel and fakes a throw to Klein. The shortstop, Wedeking. One the count. Connell a chance here to give himself a little bit more of a cushion on the mound. 1-1 count here. One out. Tierney off of first. Connell had a single in the second inning. Fouls that one back to the fence. 1-2 now. This is Klein's real first action. He had an inning and a third previously. Connell on the year. That was his first hit. They thought they got him looking, but nothing there. 2-2. Say Klein's at least a 6'2", 6'3" out there at the pitching mound. Deppy and Wedeking bouncing around out there in second base. It's fouled off behind home plate. And a whole swarm of little Regals go running down the hill to get it. I think that's the Crane boy. Who comes up with it. Ryan Crane. And the pitch from Klein. Fouled off by Connell. It'll be a different little kid's ball this time. It goes all the way up into the Gavin family at the top of the hill. Not sure who came up with it. Who wants to run down the hill? They don't realize they got to run back up the hill. 2-2 here to Connell, one out. Klein looks in. And the pitch. And gets Connell out in front of it for the strikeout. 2 outs now. But this is when Regina's had their magic so far tonight. 4 runs scored with 2 outs. And Sean Nugent steps in. Future Golden Eagle up at Marquette. Not going to play baseball up there, I don't believe, but 4 kids head up there. He takes strike 1. 0-1, 2 outs. Klein trying to get out of this inning clean. Nugent right up the middle. That's going to score 1. Tierney is sent around. Center fielder does not field it cleanly off the bounce, and Regina gets another 2-out run across, and we're up 5-0, and in steps Ethan Von Haars.
It's about single brings up second baseman number 5, Ethan Van Hars.
0-1, 2 outs here. 5-0 lead for Regina. Runner on first is Nugent. Saw a tweet earlier this week about some games getting canceled due to a lack of officials. So my yearly call, if you're interested in officiating games, sign on up. That ball goes past the catcher. Nugent was in motion and gets the second without a throw. That ball in the dirt, 1-0 the count. You know, if someone who wants to make a little extra money, likes athletics, encourage them to be coming up, or a referee for high school athletics, always in need of good quality people. Chris Klein throws a ball high, 2-0 now to Von Hars. And the pitch. Ball high, 3-0 the count. Klein hasn't done a bad job pitching. He's gotten a couple of Regals out on their front foot. And called strike. Von Hars thought it was ball 4. Comes back to grab the bat. And it's 3-1. 2 outs here. Regina trying to get another run across with 2 outs. It's been a 2-out rally, first, second, and now the third. With a 5-0 lead here in the bottom of the third. Klein delivers. And that is ball 4. We'll say the umps get the ump signals for first base and strike a little confused sometimes. And so Levi Quinlan steps up. 1 runners on first and second, Von Hars and Nugent. And Bellevue's head coach going to come out and talk to Klein. Bellevue head coach, smile on his face, trying to just relax his pitcher a little bit, I think. As Regina a chance to put another couple runs across. West Liberty and North Cedar scoreless in softball after 2 innings. In that state soccer semifinals today, West Liberty also lost. Common RVC opponent. They lost to Western Christian, so it'll be Burlington Notre Dame against Western Christian on Saturday for the 1A soccer title. Be the first time in 4 years Regina has not been the soccer champion. Of course, last year no soccer season, but Regina had won 3 straight 1A championships. Another chance. This, I think, their second or third time they've won 3 in a row and a chance to win 4 in a row. And were unable to do so. Called strike there to Quinlan. 0-1, 2 outs. Similar to the cross-country team, they'd won 3 titles back-to-back-to-back and could not get that 4th one. It's a hard thing to do. That's a pitch on the inside. Nugent takes off for third, is safe. It gets away from him. He's going to go home. And Regina has another 2-out, 2-run rally. They throw to third and get Von Hars is in safe. Von Hars is in safe as he advances on the throw. Close play at third. 1-1 the count. So now Regina with a chance for, they've had 3 2-out rallies, and Quinlan can break that open with a base hit here and make it a 4-run rally. 1-1 the count and the pitch. Low, 2-1, or 1-2. They call that a strike. Sorry. And the pitch. Low, 2-2. If you're just joining us and thinking, hey, why is it 6-0 already in the bottom of the third? The game started at 6 tonight. Klein looks in and delivers. Swing and a miss, and he gets Quinlan on strikes. So Regina ends up with 2 runs with 1 hit and 2 left on. Regina up 6-0 after 2. So Bellevue, when I got here with batting, they ended up with 2 base runners but could not get a runner across. In the top of the first, Regina responded with a Cam Lehman walk, a stolen base, a double error play that allowed Cam to go from second to home, Jack Clark to second base, and then a single from Danny Gavin into left field for their 2 runs in the first. In the second, Adam Connell singled. Blake Chambliss stole second, was stranded there with 2 outs until a series of, I can't remember what happened in the second now. Had a close play at home on a single up the gut. They sent Chambliss. He ended up underneath the tag. And runners at first and third. And Regina got 2 across in the second and 2 across in the third as we go to the top of the fourth. Regina up 6-0. Adam Connell on the mound. And we have number 21, Ryder Kilberg, the DH. Stepping in. He takes the ball, 1-0. Kilberg, a senior. 4 for 10 coming into today. Three hits on the board for Bellevue, but also 3 errors is the difference in the games. Regina just 4 hits. That's a high. 3-0 the count here. 6-0 lead. Connell just needs to throw some strikes and let his defense make some plays here. Senior nods his head and winds and delivers. Called strike, 3-1. There we go. Start pounding the strike zone here. Connell looks in, winds and delivers. And ground ball up the middle. Von Hars fields it, throws to first. A good stretch by Mills, and they got him. Good hustle there by Kilberg. Make it a close play. So they call him safe. The head coach appeals to the home plate ump, and they call him safe. So that'll be a hit. And now Mr. Maloney has to figure out how to take an out off the board and get a hit up there. Swing and a miss here. Connell taking his frustrations out on that pitch from Jensen Wedeking. Ball inside. Wedeking kind of bends away from it. Connell checks first. Checks again, goes home. Swing and a miss. Wedeking, shortstop. 1-2 the count. Nobody out, top of 4. Regina with a 6-0 lead. Connell with the pitch and swing and a miss, strike 3. Maloney didn't have to worry about the out. We got that. We got it figured out now, right? Fix itself. Connell looks in. 1 out, 1 on. Top of 4. Fouls this one back.
Now batting for Bellevue. Second baseman number 22, Nick Deppy.
Adam must have heard me. He must be listening to the Regal cast out there when I said just start pounding the strike zone. He's done that since falling behind 3-0 to Kilberg. 0-1 now to Deppy, the second baseman. And then I just jinxed him. He throws the ball high. Deppy, no hits on the year coming into tonight. He was 0 for 4. 0 for 9, I should say. And the pitch. That's a ball low. Good block by Jack Clark. It does bounce away from him a little bit there, but nothing going. 2-1 the count. Something must have happened over in the softball game. I hear some cheers and some turned heads in our center field bleachers. And the pitch. Ball high. Why did I mention he was pounding the strike zone? 3-1 the count. You got it, Adam. Here we go now. 3-1, 1 out. Mills holds Kilberg over at first. And the delivery from Connell. Strike right in there. 3-2 now. 3-2, 1 out. Deppy looking to get a rally going here for Bellevue. And the pitch. Popped up. Third baseman Lehman and Tierney are giving chase to shortstop. Tierney calls him off and makes a nice catch. Running to his right. Catches it down low there, and we got 2 outs here.
Third baseman number 14, Dalton Clayson.
Hunter Merrick will be the 18, I believe. Hunter Merrick, a lefty freshman, will step in here. Just 2 at-bats. He's 1 for 2 on the year, so he leads the team in average. And the pitch from Connell. That might indicate a pitching change here, and Jack Clark just took that one off his inner thigh, I think. Not a fun place to take a foul tip. Clark is ready to go. Shakes it off. One and 0-1 the count. 2 outs here. Runner at first is Kilberg. In the top of the 4th, Regina with a 6-0 lead. Adam Connell, the pitcher, looks in and delivers. Called strike, 0-2. Quinlan, Gavin, and Nugent left to right in the outfield for the Regals. Like I just mentioned, Jack Clark, the behind home plate, the catcher. Connell looks in and delivers. This is a high chopper to third baseman Lehman. He gloves it and fires. High throw, gets away from Mills. And so would have had him, but an error there, and now they got runners at first and second. Tough play. High chopper for Lehman, but the throw was high there. And again, this is another pinch hitter. First and second, 2 outs. Pitch high. I believe that's number 4. Dawson Weber. Nope, he's the first baseman. He was up earlier. Just don't remember that batting stance. 1-0 the count. Kind of stands with the bat on his shoulder and then gets ready. That's a pitch low, 2-0. So Bellevue threatening here. Runners on first and second with 2 outs. Similar to the first inning where they had 2 runners on and 2 outs. Now we're top of 4. Do have 4 hits on the night. Weber looking to add to that total. Connell looking to get out of here. 2-0 the count and the pitch. And this is popped up in foul territory. Lehman's going to give chase. It's going to land right on top of me. That sounded like it would have knocked me out. Two and one, 2 outs here. Connell's going to take a moment. He's got to tie his shoe. Two and one the count, 2 outs. Weber at the plate for Bellevue. Takes a pitch low, 3-1. And the pitch called strike 3-2. West Liberty leads 4-1 over North Cedar after softball after 3 innings. Monticello 2-0 over Wilton after 1. 2 solo home runs for Monticello. And the pitch. That's ball 4, and the bases will be loaded. I don't know that one person in 1 inning can have 2 solo home runs, but that's all right. All right, it was a 2-run home run is what he meant to say for Montic of Monticello. Or maybe for Monty. Never mind. That's what he's trying to say. 2 solo home runs for Monty there in softball. Bases loaded, and Connell gets this one to pop up. Christian Mills drifts under it just right by the bag in foul territory. He grabs it, and that will end the inning. 3 left on for Bellevue as they threaten in the top of the 4th. And Regina is going to come up in the bottom half here of the 4th inning, up 6-0. Again, you can email me if you'd like to, and let me know where you're listening from and who you're listening for at theregalcast@yahoo.com. Appreciate any out there. Let me know where you're listening from tonight. Again, if you're joining us late or just turning us on thinking, hey, the game just started at 7, it started at 6. It took me by surprise too, but we're here now. We're in the bottom of the 4th. Regina up 6-0. They've had 3 2-out rallies so far. In this North-South River Valley Conference game. Again, in baseball, play doubleheaders against all South opponents and 1 varsity game against the North opponents. Klein will come back out. I was curious if with that pinch hitter, if they were going to change things up. It does not. It just looks like they're subbing in. Deppy is going to 3rd. Weber stays at 1st. Wedeking at 2nd. That might be, I'm not sure who's at 2nd now. Number 10. Nemers comes in from the outfield. And I believe the pinch hitter last inning, which was Hunter Merrick, is going to right field. So who came out then? Pitts is still in center. Jackson, I believe, is still. No. Jackson Mueller is still in left. So Clayson is off the field. I wonder if he will be the next pitcher. Getting him ready, I don't know. But anyways, Declan McCoy steps in here for the Regals. Second batter in the order and the pitch. Called strike to McCoy. And the pitch. I believe McCoy had a single the last time up the middle. 1-1 the count here to McCoy. Thought about offering on it, but just sort of flinched low. 2-1 the count. And this is a ground ball to the shortstop who knocks it down. They're going to throw to first, but no chance. McCoy there safely. Nice hard hit ball. Had Wedeking been able to come with that cleanly, maybe get it over there, but a hit nonetheless. McCoy hustling down the line. Cam Lehman steps up. And the pitch. Lehman hits this one to second base. They go to second. They're going to go to first and not get him in time. Fielder's choice there, kind of in on the hands. Kind of jam Lehman up on a little.
Fielder's choice brings up catcher number 10, Jack Clark.
And well, Squibbler out to the second baseman. They go to Wedeking for one, and so now Lehman on base, one out, and Jack Clark comes in. Lehman has a couple of stolen bases, I believe, on the day. And he takes off right away. Ball is bounced up there. He will stay up. All right, runner in scoring position, one out. That one goes to the backstop, and Lehman will get to third. Infield is in now, 2-0 the count. And 3-0 to Clark. Yes, we do need 4. Yes. Called strike there, 3-1. Clark taking all the way. Lehman at third. And the pitch. All 4, so runners at the corners with one out here. Through the heart of the order for the Regals. And in steps Adam Connell. Oh, sorry. Danny Gavin, the batter. Runner at first and second. Runners at first and third. Gavin steps in. I'll never get used to the calling out numbers and players looking at their score sheets, their sheets with what the numbers are. Take off here. They do throw down to second, cut off, but Clark goes to second. So now 2 runners in scoring position, and in steps Danny Gavin. Danny Davis writing a note to me here, looks like. Two and 0 the count. And the pitch. Called strike there. 2-1 the count, one out. Three and 1 the count, one out. And the pitch. And that's ball 4. Bases are loaded now. My wife is checking in from out on the back deck. Thanks. Not sure if my girls should be out there with her. Hope Mo did well in her softball game tonight. And Jack Tierney steps in, bases loaded, and this is a high fly ball into left field. It's going to be caught. Tagging up is Lehman. He's going to go at home. Nobody else tags up, but Regina does get a run across again with 2 outs as we're up 7-0. And now Lucas Moore is going to step in here. And a runner here for Jack Clark. Levi Daniel. Seven to nothing. Regina leads, bottom of 4. Runners at first and second. Regina has done all their damage with 2 outs so far. Yeah. Luke Moore hitting for Adam Connell. And the pitch. And this is a chop down to the first baseman. Moore giving good hustle, but they're going to get the out. So Bellevue gets 1, or sorry, Regina gets 1 and gets out of a jam, does Bellevue. It's 7-0 Regina after 4 innings in baseball here tonight. See if I can get a score from over in the softball game. As we go to the top of the 5th, Regina up 7-0. And looks like Jack Tierney will be pitching. So Connell goes 4 innings. At this point, should be in line for the win. Scoreless baseball for Connell. His second start of the year, I believe. So Tierney comes in. This will be his first pitching opportunity with a 6-run lead. So Von Hars goes to short. Lucas Moore enters at second base. Lehman and Mills at the corners of the infield. Still Quinlan, still Gavin, and still Nugent in left to right in the outfield. Shadows now encompassing the hitters at home plate. So the ball will be coming from sunshine to shade. Can make it a little tricky. After 5 innings, West Liberty over North Cedar in softball. Not sure if that's a final, but wonder if they 10-runned them there. Regina will be welcoming Taylor Hotek, our new athletic director, on July 1st. Taylor coming down from Waterloo, Columbus.
Number 3, Max Jackson.
Max Jackson, the leadoff hitter, will step in here in the top of the 5th inning. Jack Tierney, the pitcher, and this is a high fly ball into the gap in right center field. That's going to get down and to the fence. Jackson is going to go for a double on the first pitch from Tierney, trying to get Bellevue a little rally going. Nice bit of hitting there by Jackson. Tierney looks in. And the pitch. Pitch high. Alex Pitts, the batter for the Comets. Second in the order. Came in tonight 5 for 12. And the pitch. Strike at the knees. 2 singles and 3 doubles for Pitts coming in. That's Jackson's first double of the year. Tierney fires, swing and a miss. 1-2 the count. Tierney fires, and this is a chopper. Second baseman Moore picks it up and fires, but he's going to be safe. The throw home by Mills, and he's safe. He gets in under the tag. Throw beat him. Got to get that glove down low. 2-1 Regals over in softball. Bellevue finally on the board here in baseball. 7-1. A high chopper single. Good hustle by Pitts to run that one out. And a good throw by Mills, just didn't get the tag low enough by Clark to get him out. And Nemers steps in. Now playing second base. Tierney looks over. Nobody out here in the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss by Nemers. And the pitch. Called strike. Oh, 2 count, and the pitch from Tierney. Low, 1-2. Nobody out here, top of 5. Bellevue trying to mount a comeback. Down 7-1. A double and a single so far. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And Tierney records his first strikeout of the year. Ryder Kilberg steps in. Got on a single the last time that he beat out in a play that was appealed to home plate. Home plate called him safe. Called strike on the inside corner there from Tierney, 0-1. The count here, top of 5. Tierney looks in and delivers. Swing and a miss, 0-2. And he looks in and delivers. Runner takes off. They're going to call a balk on Tierney. He didn't pause is what they're saying, I think. Is that what you heard? Yeah, he didn't pause. When he came set and didn't pause, he just went straight into his motion. And say he didn't dip a shoulder or anything. 0-2. Here, runner at second. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Oh, sorry, strike 3. That was 0-2. 2 outs now. Tierney rearing back and firing. Wedeking steps up with a runner at second. 2 outs here for Bellevue. And the pitch. Ball outside. 1-0 the count here. Tierney looks in and delivers. This is a high fly ball in the left field. Quinlan drifting under it, and he secures it for out number 3. Bellevue gets 1 in the top of the 5th to pull within 6. So we go to the bottom of the 5th. Regina up 7-1. Let's get 4 here and go home, everybody. In that spirit, let's run through the sponsors one more time. Iowa City Brake, JJ Nickting, Regina Athletic Boosters, Beaver Heating and Air Conditioning, ND Express, Midtown Family Restaurant, Kelly Heating and Air Conditioning, Amico on North Dodge, Hertin and Soccer Jewelers, Towncrest Pharmacy, J&S Express, the Jill Armstrong Realty Team, Dr. Diane Adam at OBGYN Associates and Radiance Medical Spa, LKR Realtors, Chris Shooter-Lehman with Coldwell Banker Real Estate Professionals, Bankers Advertising and True Art, Locals Love Us, Dale Howler Auto Center, and Jeff Rudolph of Edward Jones. I will be back on the air. Monday night, we have a doubleheader. Durant, Regina in softball, live from Iowa City here. That's usually a pretty good rivalry between the two. Looking ahead to that one. Baseball will have a doubleheader on Monday as well against Durant. Looks like Durant, the softball team has a busy weekend ahead. They play Muscatine tomorrow night, and then on Saturday they head to the Iowa City West Open Tournament. And then well, they don't have that Durant game on here for softball. I'll have to double check that. Hopefully I didn't miss something. If we don't have softball on Monday night, we'll have baseball. For sure. Don't know if they changed some games around here. Got caught tonight with a change in the schedule, not realizing it. Another softball doubleheader versus Durant, just not on Varsity Bound on Monday. Tomorrow night, the girls' soccer team at 5 o'clock will head up to Dubuque-Wahlert and take them on in the regional final with the chance to go to the state tournament next week. I believe that's still Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday next week. I mentioned Sarah Dockery-Jackson qualified for the state tennis tournament individual. She ended up losing her first 2 games up there and being eliminated from the tournament, but a nice job by the junior. And Sean Nugent's going to step in here, and he will be facing a new pitcher, Alex Pitts. Pitts, the righty, against Nugent, the righty. It's a ball, 1-0. Let's look here. Does Pitts pitch this year? Nope. First appearance for Pitts, just like for Tierney last inning for the Regals, and that's pitch low, 2-0. Pitts winds and delivers. Pitch high, 3-0. Kind of a short arm delivery by Pitts. Something just a little bit different about the way he throws that ball. And called strike 3-1. Nugent, the batter, steps in, number 21. Settles in, and the pitch winds and delivers. And that's going to be ball 4. And Regina has the base runner here with nobody out in the bottom of the 5th inning, up 7-1. Von Hars will step in. And the pitch, Nugent takes off. They do throw, but Nugent is in safely. Probably could have been standing up. Does slide just for safety's sake. And Regina's got a runner in scoring position with nobody out. And an 0-1 count here to Von Hars. Von Hars, this one gets away from the catcher, Jackson, and Nugent's going to get to third. 1-1 the count. Von Hars started at second, moved over to short when Tierney went to pitch last inning. And the pitch home. Ball outside. 2-1. Regina scored 2 in the first, second, and third, 1 in the fourth. Have a runner on third. Infield is in. Nobody out here. Pitch to Von Hars. Takes a ball. 3-1. Three and one pitch here with infield in. Nugent 90 feet away here at third base. And a called strike, 3-2. Von Hars got to be ready now. 3-2 pitch here. Be ready to defend that plate. Pitch delivers. And that bounces, gets away. Nugent's going to run home and slide, and he's safe. Von Hars hustles down to first with the walk. And the wild pitch, and Regina's now up 8-1. And we go to the top of the order. Levi Quinlan. I believe he's 0 for 1 is Quinlan on the day. He walked the third, and this one he pops up high, going to drift out of play behind home plate. I walked in the second. Did Quinlan. Regina now up 8-1. Runner on first is Von Hars with nobody out here. Bottom 5. I always like Quinlan's stance. Kind of a little crouch in the back of the batter's box. That's a ball. 1-1 the count. He's 1 for 3? He's 0 for 2 for a walk. I thought he struck out once and he popped out once. I'm not keeping score tonight because I got here late, so thank you to Patrick McCoy for being my stats guy. That's a high pitch. 2-1 the count. Quinlan, the top of the order. Regina's got a good chance here to get a bunch of runs across and end the game. Nobody out, 1 on, already 1 across. Bottom 5. 10-run rule after 5 innings. They throw over to first. I'm not sure the first baseman was ready for that one either. Kind of came out of the blue. Von Hars got back. He paused for a second and then got back. Quinlan takes a pitch inside, 3-1. Pitts in his first appearance here for Bellevue. And the pitch. Called strike. Levi thought it was outside. mentioned up here in the press box, Pitt's not pausing much. So there's a little bit of one. And a called third strike on Quinlan. Looked like a breaking pitch that came across the middle of the plate. And they got one out. So Pitts gets his first strikeout of the year. And Declan McCoy steps up. Good opportunity here for McCoy to keep putting some pressure on this Bellevue defense. He's got a hit on the day. 2 hits on the day. Both right up the middle of the, and Von Hars takes for second and gets there. I think both hits have been right up the middle. A solid single right up the middle and then an infield single as well. Oh no, the third bit to the shortstop the last time. So he's been on it. 0-1 count here, 1 out. McCoy takes it 0-2. His dad wanted that one. 0-2, 1 out here. And a balk. They finally called a balk here on Pitts. Someone must have said something finally. So now a runner at third. 0-2 count still to McCoy. Von Hars at third, infield in on the left side. Second baseman slowly getting up there. Ball low. Good block there by Jackson behind the plate to keep it from going to the backstop. Another run come across. Pitts looks. There's the pause. And a ground ball to the first baseman. He knocks it down, grabs it, steps on first for the out. And the runner holds at third. And in comes Cam Lehman. So 2 outs here, 1-2, or 8-1. Regina leads. Regina's had a bunch of 2-out rallies here. Could use another one here. Lehman steps in and gets him swinging way out ahead of it. 0-1. Von Hars on third. He's not really pausing again. This is a ground ball up the middle. Wedeking knocks it down but can't do it, and Regina gets another across. Lehman hustling out of the box. But I believe that's an error. Wedeking got his glove on it but couldn't come up with it. West Liberty 6-1 over North Cedar in softball. And now Jack Clark steps up, and he represents the walk-off run here for the Regals. 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th. He takes a ball. 1-0. Lehman at first has, I believe, 3 or 4 stolen bases on the day. He's going to take off. They do throw. Lehman is in. And it goes into center field. He's going to go off, take off for third. And so Regina putting the runners in motion. Now has Lehman at third. And Clark, the batter. 1-1 the count. Thought about it. Called strike. Held up. 1-2. Pitch trying to get out of this inning with just 2 runs damaged. Clark trying to extend the inning, and he represents the walk-off run. 1-2 the count, 2 outs, and the pitch from Pitts, and that's in the dirt, 2-2. Got away from Jackson just a little bit. Clark puts up the stop sign for Lehman down at third base. How about a rip into Right over the outfield fence. Ooh. 3-2. Three and two, 2 outs. And a swing and a miss. Clark goes down swinging. But Regina gets 2 across with a 9-1 lead going into the 6th. Looks like Olwine lost game 1 to Charles City 13-3 in softball. Charles City leads 5-0 in the bottom of the 3rd in game 2. But Regina up 9-1 after 5 innings of baseball. I mentioned Taylor Hotek, the new AD at Regina. He'll be starting July 1, coming to us from Waterloo, Columbus, via Lone Tree and Beckman Catholic before that. He's excited to get started over here at Regina. We have an old face returning to Regina, Allie Clayson, who replaced me in the English department back in 2011, is coming back to Regina to replace Jacob Cook in our English department. And we're still looking for a librarian, so if you know of anybody who's licensed to be a teacher librarian and they want to work at Regina or just looking for a job, tell them to give us a call here. Also looking for head of the preschool in the elementary if you're interested. Joy Kelly, our head of school, will start on July 1st as well. Coming to us from Bettendorf, former Regina principal as well. So another previous Regina employee coming back to the friendly confines, so to speak. And we go to the top of the 6th. Regina up 9-1 over Bellevue here. And it will be Deppy, the third baseman, stepping in here for the Comets. Tierney getting his second inning of work. Looks like they have sent someone to turn on the lights up there. Not sure we really need to wait to turn on the lights, do we? It's not that dark out. And they're on. I see some of the soccer team members down there in right field. This is a ground ball fouled on the third baseline. They came back from their state appearance up at state 13th year in a row. Regina's been up at the state soccer tournament, boys soccer. That's pretty amazing. Especially when we're like the 10th smallest school to have a soccer team. Pitch low, 1-1 the count. That 1A soccer is quite a large gap there. You figure 3A schools typically in other sports are playing 1A soccer. That's a pitch high, 2-1. So think about that. 4A and 3A schools all make up 3A and 2A in soccer. And then the rest of the teams in that 1A section. Pitch low, 3-1. Tierney to Deppy. Here in the top of the 6th, Regina up 9-1. And the pitch. And this is hit down the left field line, but foul. 3-2 the count now. We will have a new head football coach as well, as since the last time I did baseball at least, Marv Cook deciding to hang it up after 14 years at the helm of the Regina football team. Quite a successful run for Coach Cook, I would say. And the pitch. Without a doubt, a future Hall of Fame member here at Regina and the state of Iowa for football coaching. 7 titles, 6 in a row. I believe there's only been 6 or 7 teams that have beat the Regals in that time span. 3-2 pitch here. And called third strike, and Deppie goes down on strikes. And again, Regina having trouble with around the horn. Let's just put it away tonight, guys. Hunter Merrick steps in. He walk or single? Pitch inside, 1-0 the count. An error, that's right. Merrick got on an error the last time up. Holy Trinity 1, New London nothing, top of 5. And the pitch. Fouled off. That might be new. I didn't think Holy Trinity had a baseball team. Bit of a controversy a couple of years ago when a couple of the Holy Trinity guys were starting for Fort Madison, and I thought they had co-opted that sport, but 1-1 the count. Fouled off, 1-2. But they're up 1-0 over New London. Girls finals, Northland over Easton Valley 7-0. East Marshall over Iowa Valley 3-1. Mount Pleasant falls to Keokuk 12-4. Williamsburg defeats Solon 11-2, and Highland upsets Pekin 3-2. Congratulations to Grace Batchelor and the Highland Huskies, and this is fouled off. Grace, the daughter of our front office staff, Kara Batchelor. 1-2, 1 out here. Tierney versus Merrick. Merrick, a freshman, came in playing right field now, and the pitch from Tierney. Ball outside, 2-2. Adam Connell went 4 innings, gave up no runs, in line for the win tonight on the mound. Tierney is coming in relief. Gave up 1 run. That pitch is inside. 3-2 the count now, 1 out. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Had him fooled. And this time we complete around the horn. Yes, we do. Good job, guys. I did get the story of from the last baseball game when our soccer boys got kicked out. I guess the ball had dribbled down over there, and a foul ball. One of our guys had it, and in the confusion of a play, the first baseman couldn't find the ball, and this is a called strike here to Weber. 2 outs here, top of 6. Tierney on the mound. So anyways, one of our soccer players had the ball, and the first baseman, soccer player not really understanding baseball, the first baseman was looking for the ball and put his hands up like, hey, I need the ball. And one of our soccer players threw it to him. And ump didn't take too kindly to that. It was not the same ball that was missing. So pitch inside, 2-1. And it was an honest mistake, not just a story by the soccer players made up. They gave the student a little bit of a hard time, and he said he had no idea what was going on, wasn't paying attention. So 2-1, 2 outs here. I say that as the soccer team's down the right field line. This is a ground ball up the middle, and Von Hars gets to it, but rolls right up off his hip, and not sure if he would have had time to get him either anyways, but it's a 2-out base runner and an error. would have had a shot at him. Steps number 17. 1 out base runner, or 2 out base runner, and he gets him way out in front. Jackson Mueller, the left fielder. Tierney had him off balance there. And the pitch. Called strike, 0-2 now. 0-2, 2 outs here, top of 6. Mueller trying to extend the inning here. Weber at first. Tierney goes home. That's low, 1-2. A beautiful week we've had here for baseball and softball and other activities. Might get up in the high 80s tomorrow. I'm heading to the beach tomorrow morning. 1-2, 2 outs, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's going to be the end of the 6th inning for the Bellevue Comets as Regina leads 9-1 after 5.5. Pitts will come out in the bottom of the 6th. Regina scored 2 in the first, 2 in the second, 2 in the third, 1 in the fourth, and 2 in the fifth. Another 2 in this game will be over after 6. I think I need to stop talking about the 10-run rule. Maybe that's what I need to stop doing. Yeah, it looks like it's game over there at softball. Looks like they're dragging it. See if we got a final. Oh. No, let's see here. Do I got a final? Let's see if we can get that final score from Carolyn Supel over there. So Regina softball tomorrow playing against Muscatine. I think that's in the Iowa City tournament. And then also Regina soccer tomorrow night up at Dubuque Wallert. 5 o'clock game. Chance to go to state for the Regals. Wish them good luck. As we head into this first weekend in June. And Danny Gavin, number 17, will step in for the Regals here. The lefty has a hit on the day. 9-1, Regina leads. Could use some base runners in this bottom of the 6th inning. Charles City 7-0 over Owine in softball game 2, top of 4. Pitch is low. Wilton 5, Monticello 2 after softball 4 innings there. Boys finals, Northland over Easton Valley. Pitch, and this is a high fly ball down the third base line, drifting foul and out of play. What was the final over there, Johnny? 11-0 in 5. Regina beats Bellevue. Bella Neibauer with a perfect game, no hitter for the Regals. 2-1 the count. That update from Johnny James, our athletic trainer here. I was trying to come up with an ad shift, couldn't come up with one fast enough. Sorry, Johnny. 2-1. 3-1 to Gavin. He looks in, does Pitts. 3-1 the count to Gavin. He takes a pitch high, and Regina's got base run with nobody out here in the bottom of the sixth with an 8-run lead. And Jack Tierney steps in. Tierney, the batter. He pops this one up high in the middle of the infield. Shortstop Wedeking calls everybody off and makes the catch, and that's one away for Tierney. Lucas Moore will be the batter. His second baseman came in the bottom of the fourth, I believe. Pinch hit, and then came in the top of the fifth to play second when Tierney took over on the mound. He's batting out in Connell's spot, the pitcher in line for the win tonight. Pitch from Pitts. It's a ball, 1-0. Luke Moore steps in. Throw over to first base. Keep Gavin honest. We'll see if Pitts is pausing here. It's better. Gavin takes off. Pitch is high. He's going to be in easy. And another stolen base for the Regals. So another runner in scoring position. 2-0 the count here to Lucas Moore. He represents the walk-off run here for the Regals. And the pitch from Pitts. Ball low. Good block by Jackson to keep the ball in front of him. That keeps Gavin at second base. 3-0 the count. Pitts' first outing of the year. Trying to limit the damage here. That's ball 4. And Moore will walk down to first, and Gavin runs over to third. No throw over this way. So runners at the corners. 10-run rule run is on. And Henry Bodorf, number 6, coming up. And he is hitting for Sean Nugent. So runners at the corners. And Henry Bodorf stands in. This will be his first at-bats in the varsity game. Moore takes off. They throw down to third to try to get Gavin. Nothing there. All right, Henry. Henry Bodorf has Mr. Maloney's, Jimmy Maloney's huge fan of number 6. 1-0 the count. Takes a ball, 2-0. This would be a story. Your first varsity game, get a base hit to end the game. 2-0 the count here to Bodorf. Takes a pitch high. 3-0. Looks like Jackson Mills will be the next batter. And the pitch. Ball 4, and Bodorf in his first varsity at bat gets a walk on 4 pitches, and the bases are loaded. Jackson Mills, Mr. Maloney's new favorite player. And his son is on the team, everybody, so yeah.
Number 15, Jackson Mills.
Jackson Mills steps up. Number 15 steps in here. He is 0 for 1 on the year. They throw over to first. I don't think they were holding him there. First baseman was able to corral it. And the pitch from Pitts. Pitch high, 1-0. Infield is in with the bases loaded. 9-1, Regina leads here. Base knock probably ends it. Pitts winds and delivers. Called strike at the knees. 1-1 the count, 1 out. And the pitch. 2-1. Or 1-2, sorry. 1-2. I know. Ump is kind of confusing us up here. Jackson swings through, but he's out. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and now 2 outs here. Bases loaded, and Blake Chambliss comes up. Mr. Maloney's new favorite player. 2 outs, bases loaded. Walk-off run is at second base for the Regals. Chambliss steps in. He has done some courtesy running. See if he has that bat on the year. He does. He scored 1 run, 4 at-bats, no hits. And most of those runs coming from that courtesy running position. He pops this one up, first base side, and out over there for out number 3. Regina strands 3, and we go to the top of the 7th. 9-1, Regina leads. I am now going to ban myself from talking about the 10-run rule. Regina 9-1 after 6. We go to the top of the 7th. It'll be Cam Lehman in to pitch for the Regals. Lehman, this will be his first outing. So Tierney pitches 2 innings, allows a run. Tierney back to short. Von Haars moves to third, so he's played second, short, and third tonight. Mills still at first. Moore at second. Gavin in center. Quinlan in left. And I believe Nugent re-enters the game in right. Bellevue looking to make an epic comeback here to get back in this one, down 9-1. As of right now, Connell in line for the win. Max Jackson steps in. Holy Trinity 1-1 against New London, top of 6. And the top of the order for Bellevue. Jackson showed bunt, but pulled it back at a pitch high, 1-0. Lehman, his first outing for the Regals. Winds and delivers. That looked good, but it called the ball, 2-0. Again, if you just joined us at 7, or you joined us a little late thinking, I'll catch most of the game started at 6. Ooh, and Jackson takes one off the helmet. Breaking ball that didn't break there. And so Bellevue has a runner on, and Lehman will face Pitts. Second in the order here for the Comets. Courtesy runner for the catcher here. Not sure. Looks like a 1-something. Gunther. Caden Gunther, I think 12 is the runner, a freshman. Pitch inside, 1-0. Pitts backs out of the way. Bellevue's numbers on the front, hard to read. They're a little small, and the blue-white combo on black isn't working. And this is a chopper back to Cam Lehman. He's going to go to second base for the out, force out. And we get 1 there, 1 out. Regina 2 outs away from another victory on this young season. 4-1 so far, only loss coming to Solon. They've swept doubleheaders against Tipton and West Branch so far, the south side of the bracket, south side of the conference. And Pitts now out, a courtesy runner for him is 1-something as well. I'm guessing it's Bo Wagamuth. Walgamuth, number 13, but throw over. Oh, didn't see the back of his jersey. Throw over to first, and he's back. This is Tyler Nemmers, second baseman. And this is a chopper. Lehman gets it at the mound, throw to short, and shortstop, they try to pull turn two, but can't get it. They do get the force out at second. Nice job by Tierney. Throw just a bit late. Ryder Kilberg steps in, number 21, trying to keep the game alive for Bellevue. Regina up 9-1, 2 outs here, top of 7. Cam Lehman has gotten the last 2 to ground out to him, and this one's popped up foul out of play down third base line, sorry. Some good pitching, some good hitting for the Regals tonight. 9-1. Good at bats. Cooked some walks. Ran the bases well. Do have a couple errors. Bellevue helped them out with 4 errors. Clark and Lehman looked like they were messed up on their signs a little bit. 0-1, 2 outs here. Clark might be telling Lehman, don't worry about first. And the pitch. Ooh. Breaking pitch. I think even Kilburg thought that might have fallen in. 1-1 the count. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Lehman looks in. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that's going to end it tonight. Regina wins it 9-1 over Bellevue. And Regina moves to 5-1 on the year. Bellevue 2-3 on the year. As we go to the weekend, Regina will be back in action Monday night. Durant coming here for a doubleheader. Baseball and softball. We will have the softball game for you on the Regal Cast tonight. Regina ended up winning the softball game 11-0 behind